Many people only know to boil, roast, or fry sweet potatoes and eat them right away. But few know that by simply adding a few eggs and following this method, sweet potatoes can be turned into a soft, fluffy, and much more delicious cake. This dish is simple, easy to make, and very nutritious. It's perfect for breakfast or as a snack. In our family, we make it almost every week, and every time it's gone very quickly. First, prepare the sweet potatoes. Older people often say that sweet potatoes are very good for the body. They keep you full for a long time and are easy to digest. My grandmother also loves eating sweet potatoes. She says that eating them regularly makes the stomach feel comfortable and the body feel healthier. Sweet potatoes are rich in fiber and vitamins, which are good for digestion and provide energy without making you feel heavy. They are especially suitable for the elderly and children. After peeling the sweet potatoes, wash them clean. Then slice them diagonally into thin pieces so they cook faster and more evenly. Once sliced, put them all onto a plate. Spread the slices evenly across the plate so they cook uniformly. Then place the plate into a steamer and steam until the sweet potatoes are soft. This method makes the sweet potatoes softer, sweeter, and more fragrant, which is perfect for the next step. Cover with a lid and steam over high heat until fully cooked. After the water boils, steam for about 15 minutes until done. Now open the lid and check. If a chopstick can easily pierce through the sweet potatoes like this, they are ready. Transfer the sweet potatoes to a large bowl. Then use a rolling pin to mash the sweet potatoes into a smooth paste. Try to mash them as finely as possible so the texture will be better. After mashing until smooth, add sugar according to your taste. Add 3 grams of yeast. Crack in 2 eggs. This will make the dish more nutritious. Mix well so the yeast fully dissolves and everything combines evenly. Be careful. If the sweet potatoes are still too hot, let them cool down a bit before adding the yeast. Otherwise, the high temperature will kill the yeast and the dough will not rise. After mixing well, add the flour little by little. This makes it easier to control the thickness of the dough. Add it in several batches, about 2 tablespoons of flour each time. Mix until the dough thickens and forms a mass. Then start kneading by hand. Knead until the dough is soft, smooth, and no longer sticky. Now cover it with plastic wrap. Place the dough in a warm place and let it rest for about half an hour. While waiting, we can prepare some brown sugar oil filling. Put 1 spoonful of flour into a bowl, then add 1 spoonful of brown sugar. After that, pour hot oil over it to release the aroma. Mix well while it is still hot. With this method, the filling will be smoother, richer, and easier to spread. You can also adjust the filling to your taste, such as making a 5-spice filling or a scallion filling. Now the brown sugar oil filling is ready. Set it aside for later use. When the proofing time is over, remove the plastic wrap and check the dough. The dough has risen very well. It is full of air holes inside, like a honeycomb. Take the dough out. Sprinkle some dry flour on the work surface. Place the dough on it and knead to release the air. Knead a bit longer, about 10 to 20 minutes is best. Kneading helps form a network structure that traps the gas produced during fermentation, making the dough fluffy and tastier. Secondly, kneading helps gluten develop, creating an elastic texture that makes the dough chewier. After kneading, roll the dough into a long log. It's nice to know that we see each other all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you can subscribe by clicking the subscribe button. It's great to see your support. Then cut it into small portions. Make the first piece slightly larger. Cut the remaining pieces evenly. Take each piece of dough. Knead it 30 to 40 times. Then roll it into a ball and flatten it. Sprinkle some dry flour and use a rolling pin to roll it out evenly. Roll the first piece larger and thinner. You can rotate the dough while rolling to prevent it from sticking to the surface. Where are you watching from? Please leave a comment to let me know. Roll it to about the thickness of a coin. Set the largest piece aside. Then spread a layer of oil filling onto the first piece of dough. Spread it evenly in the center, but remember to leave a border of about 2 to 3 centimeters around the edge. Repeat the same steps with the remaining smaller pieces of dough. Knead, roll into balls, and flatten. Dust with flour and roll thin. The thickness should be about the size of a small coin. Roll them out one by one. Then place them on top of the first piece. Now spread the filling evenly over the surface of the second piece of dough. Continue like this until the last piece. Do not spread filling on the last piece. Next, brush a little water along the reserved edge of the largest piece to help it stick. After brushing, pull the edges of the dough up to cover the top layer. Pull all the edges up around and seal neatly. Then flip the dough over. Brush a thin layer of water on the top surface. Sprinkle sesame seeds to add aroma and decoration. Brushing water first helps the sesame seeds stick firmly to the dough. Use a rolling pin to gently roll over the top. This will help the sesame seeds stick better. Lift the dough and place it into the steamer. Cover with a lid and let it proof for the second time for 30 minutes. After the second proofing, there won't be large holes, but the dough will have noticeably increased in volume like this. After the second proofing, there won't be large holes, but the dough will have noticeably increased in volume like this, which means it's ready. Cover with a lid and bring to a boil over high heat. Once the steam is rising, continue to steam for another 25 minutes. When the time is up, turn off the heat and let it sit for an additional 5 minutes before opening the lid. Wow, it smells amazing! The subtle aroma of sweet potato wafts up. If you're not sure it's fully cooked, you can insert a toothpick into the bottom. If it comes out clean without any batter sticking, it's done. Place it on a cutting board and slice it. You can cut it into any shape or size you like. It looks very appetizing. And just like that, the simple layered sweet potato cake is ready. With this method, each layer is fragrant, and the inside with eggs and sweet potato is very nutritious. If you want it to be even more aromatic, you can pan fry it briefly. It will become crispy and delicious. Steamed, the cake is softer, easier to digest, and won't harden when cooled. It's perfect for the elderly and children. Whether for breakfast or a main meal, it's filling and keeps you satisfied for a long time. You can pair it with milk, porridge, or soy milk. All work very well. This is an easy-to-eat, versatile dish that's nutritious and gentle on the stomach. The video ends here. If you have any comments, please leave a comment below. If you find the video interesting, please give me a like. Don't forget to share it with your relatives and friends. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your support. Goodbye. See you in the next video.